Hello everybody, Tara here with another reveal from ColourPop. Today we're going to be trying my latest thing that I got in the mail, and I absolutely just fell in love with this. I'm a huge Mandalorian fan, so today I'm rocking my, as I call it, my Baby Yoda look. So what we're going to dip into today and maybe play with some colors is my Mandalorian's The Child palette from ColourPop, and it's got some really neat colors in here. We have some olives, some shimmers, and a couple new. Well, I got one neutral, got a dark shade in here that's more of a brown tone, but all of these are different shades of green, which I'm absolutely loving. We got some shimmers here we're going to play with and see how it turns out. As anybody who has seen my videos before on Facebook or YouTube knows that I always concentrate on my eyes first, because it is the most common mishap you will make while you're doing your makeup, and it's easier to start over from more of a beginning point than having your entire face done and not, having to start over from the, the beginning. So I'm going to concentrate on my eyes first, which is why, I'm going to try and start with the Mandalorian look and see how it turns out. So first here, I'm going to get my base color going on. And I think we're going to go with the Just Like a Tattooing right here as our base color. I'm just going to go right in straight to the crease with that. I've already sort of primed my eyes with a little bit of concealer before we got started. Oh, I really like this color. It's not too dark at all. It's going to be a good color to build off of. Now I'm noticing there is a little bit of fallout in the palette here, so you might want to give your brush a little tap. I've noticed I blend better when I hold out a little bit farther on the brush. If I hold too close on the brush like this, I'll tend to have harsher lines and concentrate on one area, and you don't really want to do that. You always want to blend. Blending is the key. So holding a little farther out helps get a little better control on your blend there. A little bit over here. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. Next, I think we're going to try, let's try this one called Float Your Crib. It's this one here, a little bit darker, more of an olive color. And I'm going to go in with my little my pigment packer by MOTD. I love this little brush. It's got a lot of precision to it. Again, having some fallout in the palette, so I'm just going to tap that. I'm going to go right straight to my lower lid there. Ooh, that is dark. That is very dark. I love that color. Look at all the pigment in there. Wow. That has got a lot of color. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. let's see how this blends together. My right lid seems to be taking a little more color than my left. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take my my blending brushes here. I actually have a specific different blending brush for my green colors, because green seems to be a color that is really hard to get out of your brushes, especially if you're trying to move on to another color. So tones like greens, blues, or purples you want to have a separate brush for, because they do not blend well with other colors. Yes, my husband's in the background and he is my biggest supporter, so love you, honey. Thank you for being here. So now I'm going to take my green blending brush and see how this blends out, if it blends together nicely or not. And it is softening that harsh line right there. Ooh, I really like that. So yes, it's getting a good blend on it. I'm blending it right into my crease there. And see, that's another reason I do my eyes first, is if you get a little fallout, you know, on the, you know, under part of your eye, it's easier to wipe off and start clean, because if that falls out after you have your foundation on, that's going to stick to your face and just smear, and you're going to end up with green streaks or whatever color it is that you're putting onto your eye. Blend a little bit more. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my corners here with a little bit of one of their shimmering colors called Little Frog. It's a little bit of a dark shimmer, but I think it'll go well with this dark green that's going on. So let's give that a shot. Let me see here. And for that, I actually use an old lip brush, because it's the only thing tiny enough to get the right amount of concealer on the brush, because a little goes a long way when you're doing this step right here. Just take an old lip brush, put a tiny bit of concealer on it, just like so. And I'm going to go right into the corner of my eye here. And you want to not really go above the crease. You just want to get a little bit in the corner and pull it out till you get it a little tacky. You want it to be a little tacky so this lighter color sticks to it. And then after that, we're gonna blend it into that darker color. So let's see, let's get my little I'm getting familiar with my brushes, but I'm going to use this one right here. I don't know the name of it, but that's one we're going to use. Okay. Again with the fallout, but we're going to go in with this shimmer called Little Frog. Let's see how this... Ooh, very pretty. Like a shiny olive. And we're going to pull that out and blend that into your darker color that we did just a minute ago. Okay, pull that out. And now that I've pulled it out, I'm seeing not too much of a difference. But if you're wanting a little shimmer, it's almost the same shade as the Float Your Crib. And again, I do have a little fallout on my face, so thank goodness I have some cotton swabs here. Let me get that fallout real quick. Because that's not something you want spreading around in your foundation. I'm gonna still try this on the other side here. Tiny bit of concealer right in the corner and just pull it straight out. Not that it made much of a difference, but I need it to match the other eye, so we're still going to do this step. Pull it out till it's a little tacky. And don't forget to clean out your brushes. While we're waiting for that to get tacky, I'm going to clean my little brush here and get the green out. Go back in with Little Frog. And pull it out. To blend with that darker. I'm noticing a lot of fallout with this palette. So make sure you are tapping your brush. Okay. And I kind of wanted a little bit more shine than that, so I'm going to take that same small brush, and I think I'm going to go over it with the right hand Mando that's right here. And just kind of go over the top of that last one that we did and tap it. And then work it in. There we go. That brightened that up. That's the look I was looking for. Okay. Good. Just want a little bit of shine right in the very corner. And again, for some reason, this right eye is taking the color better than my left. So we're going to work that way back over here. There we go. And pull that out. Again with the blending. Okay, and that's looking pretty good. Okay, and I think we're gonna work on the up by my brow line here just a bit. And I always like to do my brows first before I do this part of the eye, simply because it keeps my eyebrows in place when you have a cowlick or such in your eyebrows, such as I do. I use the eyebrow wax because it holds it down. I'll put a little eyebrow wax on there. Today I'm going to go with a soft brown. Usually I go a little darker, but then again, usually my colors in my eye are a little more vibrant. And so when I do hot pinks or oranges or purples, I like to go a little bit darker, but we're going to try and go with more of a natural look today. As much as I can with this palette. Okay. Give it a nice brush through. Okay. Now we're going to go in with one of my tiny little crease brushes. And we're going to go with Precious Cargo right here, this color right here for my brow line. Gotta love animals. Those are my baby girls in the background. Ooh, there's that nice shine. Okay. Don't really need my close-up mirror for that. That's a nice contrast right there. Okay. I'm going to go in with one of my blenders here. Kind of blend that together. Very nice. I think I like it. So now we're gonna go on, continue on here. And today I'm going to go with one of my favorite eyeliners by Scone called Tattooed. It's a waterproof eyeliner. And sometimes it gets a little dried out, so you want to store it upside down so that the tip stays wet, because sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. But nonetheless, it is still my favorite eyeliner, because when you put it on, it's not going to budge. And this one seems a little dried out, so let's try another one. Ooh, this one looks good. Let's go with this. Okay.
Yep.
What do you know? It's cooperating today. Good. Let's see if it will do the other side. Okay, and it looks like it cooperating today, which is good. At least one of them. And from here, I'm going to go in with one of my absolute favorite mascaras of all time, because when you're cleaning it off, it's almost like liquid lashes. They come off when you just pull them off, and it almost comes off like little tubes that are wrapped around your lashes individually. It doesn't smudge or smear, and you don't get this raccoon eyes thing going on. They literally just peel off with a little soap and water, or face wash and water. And don't recommend just straight soap on your face. It's not good for your skin. Now this is called Secret Express Control, and I have it in very, very black. Here we go. Oh, wait, oops. I almost forgot a very important step. I have very wimpy lashes, so this is one of my best friends right here. Almost forgot a very important step.
The Wooza Rooney?
My husband's playing a video game.
Yeah. It's in our fire team, but not in our chat.
Gotta love him. I just like that he's in the room with me. Because he's my biggest supporter. I just love him so much. A little loss of color there. That's a little better now, I can see.
Code is.
Now do keep in mind as I play with these colors, this is just my opinion. I am not a professional in any way, shape, or form. I just had a lot of experience in playing with makeup. Now, what I would love to see is my favorite YouTuber, Nikki Tutorials. She is absolutely amazing. I love using her makeup tips. I'm nowhere near as good as she is, but I absolutely love her, adore her, and I would love to see what she could do with this exact same palette. I bet she could do amazing things. So if you're out there watching and you get to see this, Nikki, I love you, and I would love to see you do a review and or tutorial about this palette, because you could put mine to shame, absolutely. So moving on, I think I got a good look going on here with my eyes, so I'm going to continue on with the rest of my makeup and complete my look, and we're going to see how it goes. Hi everybody, I have completed my look, and I have to say I'm very pleased with the outcome. I really, really love this palette. I like the way all the colors turned out. Every single one of them I'm very, very pleased with. And so with that, I give it a thumbs up, and hopefully you'll give me a thumbs up, because I'm pretty new to YouTube and would like a few subscribers. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up right down there, or in this case, right down there. I'm learning that my video is not backwards anymore. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, and thank you for watching.